Hello everybody and welcome. The purpose of this video is to show you how to navigate the Schoology Gradebook like a pro. So you're going to notice when you're in your course, in the first column, you have a tab that says Gradebook. And this first pro tip is going to go through how to navigate this gradebook. So let's click this to get started. And you'll notice that your full gradebook is going to show up. But I want to show you how to navigate this. So you will notice up here there are some drop-down menus. We're going to take a look at these different drop-down menus to help us view and filter materials. So I can view and filter my student names by last name or by first name, it's your choice. I can also go up here and I can also filter by grading period. So if I only want to see marking period 1, I have that selected. Let's say I wanted to look at just test or quizzes. If I click this drop-down menu, I can look at all of my formative assessment or any of my grading categories that I have already set up. So in this particular class, this teacher has formative and summative. So you can look at the materials based on the categories that you create, whether it's formative or summative. And then you also have this ungraded category that's kind of the default when you're first creating an assignment. Let me point out this all category summary. So if you click this, what this is going to do for you is this is going to give you an overall summary for each of the categories. So right now you can tell there's only formative assessments that have been given, and I can switch back to all materials and it will sort everything for me. I can also sort by due date, either ascending or descending. I can view any assignment. I can highlight cells that are marked with excused. I can highlight cells that are marked with incomplete. These exemptions, we're going to get into that in the next screencast after this. But I want to pull out this one is really helpful right here. Marked submitted with a submission, or this one right here, graded, but the student has submitted a new submission. So sometimes that's really helpful if a student has turned something in, you've already graded it. If you click this, this probably hasn't happened yet in school, but the cells will turn blue. And that will help you know, like I'll show you this one. If I click needs grading, it's going to highlight these two assessments because they need grading. So this view right here is so helpful. If you need to be able to see, okay, what are things that haven't been submitted? It turns them blue. But these being able to filter between each of these things, and now I'm just going to turn these categories off, is really helpful to help you navigate through your Schoology Gradebook. If you have linked sections, you will have another toggle here that will help you toggle between each of your linked sections. So if you've linked period 1 and period 2 together, you can toggle between period 1 and period 2. And that is how you filter and view materials right from the gradebook. You also have the ability to edit materials. So let's take a look at these assignments that are coming up. They haven't been passed out yet, or they haven't been completed by the students. If you hit these 3 dots, you can edit, you can track revisions, you can set all grades. So if there is a grade that is going to be standard for students, you can mark any empty cells submitted, excused, incomplete, or missing. You can view the statistics for a particular assignment. You have the ability to click right in here and enter in a score. I don't want to leave that because I don't want the student to have that get a notification that they have something turned in. These little buttons down here are really helpful. This one is to add a comment. You can add a grade comment. It can be just for you if you need to remember something, or if you want it to display to the student, you click right here. You also have the ability to flag submitted, excused, incomplete, or missing. But this is really helpful when you are editing grades. You also have some more options up here that are really helpful. This button right here, this plus sign, is going to help you add a test, a quiz, a discussion, or a grading column. The grading column I like to think of as either, if we were face-to-face, it would be a pen and paper assignment, or in our virtual experience right now, it may be a digital notebook that the students are working on throughout the marking period, but you want to do check-in grades. So they're not actually submitting something, but you're looking at the digital notebook that they're working on, and you're putting in a grade column for that. And the last thing I want to show you right here is my absolute favorite. If you click these three dots, bulk edit. I love, 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 love bulk edit. You can also print reports from here, but let me take you in and show you bulk edit. Bulk edit is so very helpful. Bulk edit will tell you whether or not the assignment has been published or unpublished, what category it's in, the points, if you have a rubric, the due date, and what marking period. This is super, super helpful. You can see everything based on the marking period, and you can see these are published. These grayed out, they're kind of grayed out, and they don't have this green circle checked. They're unpublished. And so right now, these activities aren't. These ones are already published, and you can see it's super easy to change any due dates, any assignments right from here, publish, unpublish, and then you just hit save changes. So I just love the bulk edit feature. I just want to jump back to the gradebook to show you one other thing. You'll notice in the gradebook that there are these little symbols. These symbols mean that something has been submitted. So you can see this missing flag is here, but no work has been submitted. This has been submitted, and you're able to click these items. It'll open a new tab, and it'll take you directly to the assignment of what was submitted. And now that you've watched this video, hopefully you feel a little more comfortable navigating the Schoology Gradebook, and I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching.